Some thoughts don't scream. They don't panic. They don't beg for attention. They sit quietly and slowly change how you see yourself. One of those thoughts is this: what if nobody ever chooses me? Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. This fear doesn't come from nowhere. It builds silently. People think this topic is about intimacy, about physical connection. But it's not. It's about being wanted. It's about feeling desired. It's about believing that someone, somewhere, would look at you and say, "I choose you." And when that belief is missing, everything feels heavier. Loneliness doesn't always mean being alone. Sometimes it means feeling invisible, even when surrounded by people. You start questioning yourself, your value, your presence. You wonder if you're forgettable, replaceable, easy to overlook. Over time, your mind adapts. You stop hoping, because hoping hurts. You stop trying, because trying risks rejection. And rejection feels safer when you expect it. So you become quiet. Not because you have nothing to say, but because silence feels safer. Isolation becomes familiar, and familiarity feels like comfort, even when it hurts. Then there's social media. You open your phone, you scroll. You see people laughing, couples smiling, moments of connection. And your brain does what it always does. It compares. You think everyone is ahead of you, that everyone figured something out, that you somehow missed. But what you don't see are the arguments, the doubts, the loneliness behind those smiles. You're comparing your inside to someone else's highlight. Slowly, your mind starts writing a story. I'm not attractive. I'm awkward. I'm boring. I'm not enough. And the longer you repeat a thought, the more it feels like truth. But here's something important. Thoughts are not facts. Just because your mind says something doesn't mean it's true. Your brain is trying to protect you from pain, from disappointment. But protection can turn into a prison if you never question it. Here's the truth nobody says out loud. Connection doesn't start with someone else. It starts inside you. You don't attract connection by hating yourself quietly. You don't become wanted by believing you're unworthy. You become open to connection when you stop treating yourself like the problem. When you allow yourself to exist without constant self-judgment. When you realize that being human means being unfinished. Some people bloom early, some bloom late. Late bloomers aren't broken. They're just growing at their own pace. Life isn't a race, and connection isn't a deadline. You're not behind. You're not unlovable. You're not invisible. You're still becoming. This fear you carry, it doesn't define your future. It's just a chapter, not the ending. You don't need to rush your story. You don't need to prove your worth. One day, you'll look back and realize this wasn't the moment you gave up. This was the moment you understood yourself. And that is where everything begins.